Yo, what's good? I'm Cruzy W, and today we are reacting to goofy horror movies. So let's see how the video goes.
Aw. It's really, really goofy aw. Why is it so aw goofy?
Growing up, I hated horror movies.
Why?
And it wasn't because they scared me. Don't get it twisted. It was because I was too mature. I would have much rather watched Wow Wow Wubsy. But as I grew up, I started giving horror movies a little more of a chance. But the more I watched, the more I realized there's a lot of not scary movies.
Yo, chat, what's your favorite? Fuck, my phone was just full. Yo, what's your favorite? Comment down below. What's your favorite scary movie? Come on, I want to see what's your favorite scary movie. Let's see.
One could even say there's a lot of goofy movies. Like, we can start with Thanksgilling. It's literally a movie about a turkey named Turkey that kills people.
What the fuck? Yo, this is goofy as hell.
Can't make this
Okay, yeah,
up.
that's
Then we have Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman, whose movies are pretty much just
Killer
the Chucky
Snowman? That's
movies,
crazy.
just a lot worse. And
I
instead
haven't
of being
seen
a
those.
killer doll, he's Olaf's cousin. And you can't be a ripoff of the Chucky movies without having a kid main character. But instead of having Andy, we got this kid. You'll never be Andy. This movie, it has a lot of issues. There's the, terrible POV kills, the fact that we never see the snowman actually move, and the characters in this movie are really stupid. We can analyze a random scene. After getting into an argument with his daughter, who also happens to be the girl from Scary Movie.
Nice.
One of the random side characters goes outside for a smoke. And while he's out there, he starts hearing
if the characters are stupid, it makes the movie look like more interesting, you know?
voices. And instead of going back inside like a regular human, he starts investigating like he's the freaking mystery gang. Me personally, call me crazy, but I would just assume it's a snowman. And after that, all you gotta do is just lay out some salt and call it a night. But since Brody over here wanted to keep investigating, he ended up getting a whole axe shoved down his throat.
What the fuck? Nah, this is goofy as hell, I can't lie.
That's another thing that gets just a little annoying about this movie. There are so many one-liners.
Can see your house from up here! Don't eat yellow snow. I'm a Picasso! Blow me.
Think it's funny, it's really not. It's not funny at all, bro.
Honestly, I think
Same,
the worst part of this
it's not
movie
funny,
is
man.
the fact that Jack survives at the end.
By the way, I haven't watched those movies. Like, I haven't watched the Killer Snowman and the other one, the Killer Turkey.
Aside from Killer Turkeys and Snowmen,
What the fuck?
we also had Killer Clowns.
Okay,
from outer
Killer
space.
Clowns.
I mean, y'all heard the title. Just expect goofiness. So this one night, this couple is doing what couples do when they see a huge ball of light crash in the distance. Wonder who that could be. So this old conspiracy theory guy takes his dog with him to go check it out. And oh snap, it's a circus tent. And oh snap, now the dog's gone. So the old man starts throwing a tantrum because his dog got stolen. But hey, here's someone to cheer him up. It's one of the very terrifying clowns. His name is Jumbo. And I think
If I was there, I would have run the fuck out of there, man. Look at this goofy, creepy looking ass clown, man. This guy can eat me, man. I would have run the fuck out of there, man.
we know what happens.
Shit.
Our main characters Mike and Debbie also find the tent and go in to explore it. And it really does look like it was made by clowns. They got the popcorn, they got the cotton candy.
Oh, fuck.
Crap. And that's when they realize this circus tent is not a circus tent at all. It's a spaceship. Then, because they're stupid, they
Spaceship.
drop something, they get caught by another clown, and then proceed to get hunted
Oh my
down
God,
by
there's
them.
a whole
They even had a
army of
balloon dog to do all the sniffing for them.
clowns.
I mean, I guess you could call him a balloon hound.
Yo, guys, I haven't watched this movie neither, man. Because the title is too goofy for me.
Get it? Bloodhound. So Debbie and Mike end up escaping, sadly having to kill Balloon Hound in the process. And now the clowns are ready to start some chaos, so they start strolling into town. And while we have some time, I'll go over all the clown names. We got Jumbo, Fatso, Rudy, Shorty, Spiky, and Slim. So after escaping, our main characters are now trying to convince the cops that killer clowns from outer space are real.
Killer clowns, and they shot popcorn at us. We barely got away.
And Officer Douche over here didn't want to believe them.
Killer clowns from outer space.
I mean, I probably wouldn't either. But luckily, our boy Dave over here is still a simp for Debbie, so he offers to help. And while we were gone, the clowns
Don't be
were
simp.
definitely having fun. Turned some people into cotton candy, punched some heads off. We also got some
Oh,
very terrifying laughs. Drove some people off the
Yeah.
road. And the douche from earlier got his
Look at those
karma.
creepy ass
And in
clowns.
this little sequence, we find out what the popcorn from earlier does. And unfortunately for
fuck?
Debbie, she had a few bits of popcorn on her clothes from earlier. Cut back to Dave, and
Oh,
he's
no.
back at the precinct looking for guns when he sees the most disturbing thing ever. Clowns with titties. Jumbo turned the douche from earlier into a human talking dummy.
All we want to do is kill you.
Jumbo gotta be the creepiest one. He's
Yeah.
already on that EDP time and early.
EDP.
Dave shoots the
EDP
clown in
is
the
crazy.
nose.
I
'cause
mean,
they're clowns.
oh shit! Oh
And
hell,
Jumbo
no, I
turns
can't
into a
watch this
Beyblade
shit.
and explodes. So now we know how to kill them. Cut back to Debbie, who just got out the shower, and it's the popcorn monsters.
What did I do to what did I do to deserve this fucking jump scare?
And the clowns are here. So while all this stuff was happening, Mike was on the way to Debbie with the two ice cream guys from the start of the movie. But by the time Mike got there, it was too late. Debbie had already been put into a balloon and kidnapped by the clowns.
What the
Don't know
fuck?
why they didn't just kill her like everybody else, but F it. So now Dave, Mike, and the ice cream guys team up to go save Debbie. So they find the tent, immediately go in, and immediately get split up. The ice cream boys fell into a
Yeah,
ball
they are
pit where they
stupid.
had two
Splitting up
female
is the most
clowns
stupidest
with,
thing.
I told y'all, boobs that never stopped growing. Just staring
What the
at them.
fuck?
So we're back with Mike and Dave, and they discover
hell.
that the con candy that people get turned into is actually used as a food source for the clowns.
What the fuck?
So after that, they find Debbie in one of
This
the big
movie is
balloons,
goofy as
shoot her
hell.
out of it, and I guess just leave without freeing everybody else who's trapped in the balloons. They're probably still alive. So some clowns hear the gunshot, and that's when we get
You know,
to
imagine the people in the other balloons. They must be so angry, man.
this huge goose chase of our main characters running from the clowns through all these wacky looking rooms. We even see a few more clowns die and some more balloon hounds. The chase ends in this huge room where a bunch of clowns are waiting for our main characters. And right when it looks like it's the end, the ice cream bros come crashing through the walls and save our friends. And if you're wondering
Oh
how
my
they escape
God.
the female clowns, they're covered in clown kisses. Use your imagination. And since all the
Hey,
relevant
yo,
characters
man,
are here
this is
now,
crazy.
that's when we get the reveal of this huge
Horny.
Godzilla
Horny
clown.
ass clowns.
Like, how tall is that? Like 20 feet? And my boy ain't wasting
Holy
no time. He
fuck.
instantly crushed the ice cream truck, then proceeds to go for the kill on Dave while everyone
no.
else escapes. And just to add a little more tension to the situation, the spaceship takes off. And that means no help for Dave. And as Dave's about to
This
get
movie
eaten,
is so
he
goofy.
remembers he's a cop, so he uses his badge to pop the huge Godzilla clown's nose. Clownzilla goes Beyblade and explodes, in turn destroying the whole spaceship. But luckily everybody survives, because I guess falling hundreds of feet in a clown car can't kill you. And the goofiest part of this movie by far is the fact that Mike allowed Dave to kiss the back of his girl's head. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's
What
time
the
for the
fuck?
goofiest of goofy movies, in my opinion.
Okay.
But before that, honorable mentions. First honorable mention we have is Leprechaun. It's about
Okay.
what do you think? Another honorable mention is Friday the 13th, Jason Takes
Why?
My Hand. The movie's
Okay.
stupid as a whole, but the most annoying part is, how did they get the boat out of Camp Crystal Lake? There's no river attached to the lake. And now, for real this
Okay.
time, the most goofy movie, in my opinion of course, even though my opinion is objective, is Halloween Kills.
Why?
Look, this movie
I wanna
was
hear this
amazing,
out.
but it
It's not
does
goofy.
have its goofy moments. And I'm gonna show y'all. So the movie starts back where we
Okay.
were last movie. If you didn't watch it, I'm not explaining it. Here's a link. Turns out Officer Hawkins is still alive because I guess getting stabbed in the neck and run over can't kill you when you have plot armor. Then we get a flashback all the way back to 1978 when the original Halloween movie came out and when Michael Myers was still on the loose. We see young Officer Hawkins on Michael's tail displaying his stormtrooper aim as Michael walks
Stormtrooper
away.
aim
So
is crazy.
disrespectful. After that, Officer Hawkins and his partner Officer McCabe track Michael back down to his childhood home. And while they're in there looking for Michael, Officer McCabe decides to walk into the room where Michael got his first kill, aka his sister's room. And he decides to stand in the same spot where Michael used to stand.
Yeah, that's so stupid thing to do, man. In this movie, bro. Michael always can come like they're just so stupid. Why they have to look into the house? The Michael is there and Michael Myers is fucking unkillable.
Field where nothing exciting ever happens.
Okay. So Halloween is the best movie of all time. Like, I mean, like best scary movie of all time, with Scream and the other ones. Like Scream and Halloween. These are two of my favorites. You know, bro, this jump scare right now. What the fuck?
Damn, that was the fastest I've ever seen Michael move. So Michael's strangling
Oh, yeah,
McCabe,
that's
but
crazy,
Officer
yeah.
Hawkins comes in to save him. But sadly, my boy
Michael
forgot to
usually
turn off
evolves.
friendly fire. He ends up taking out
Friendly
McCabe.
fire.
So Michael's like, damn, dude just stole my kill. So he just leaves. Then we get another
Dude
display of
just stole my
Stormtrooper aim, and Michael gets arrested. Back to the present day, which is 2018 for them still. We meet a bunch of grown-up versions of the characters from the original movie, the 1987 version that is, and some are even played by the same actors.
Nice.
But all these
Nice.
side characters are the reason the movie's so goofy. Like, there's this one scene where they have J.R. Smith, Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals, levels of decision making. But that's for later. Anyway, we see Michael escape the burning house from the last movie in a bunch of really cool dramatic shots. And after murdering
Yep.
everyone, we cut to some
That was an
actually
epic
lovable
battle.
characters.
That was an
It's an
epic
old
battle.
couple that lives next to Lori. Oh no. Come back to the bar where everybody's now finding out that Michael Myers is free. And that's when the doctor couple discovers someone's been hiding in their car. And it's not Michael.
It's not
It's
Michael.
one of the guys that escaped from the prison bus with
Yeah.
Michael, but it's not actually Michael. But after this, that's when
Oh, they're so dumb. Michael is like 6 feet, 6. Bro, I can't talk. 6.6 feet. And this the other one with the weird ass haircut, weavy ass haircut, is like 5'5". How can't they see the difference? I mean, yeah, he doesn't have a mask, but Michael is so much taller. How can they, like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
the stupidity commences. So
Yeah, that's
everyone from the
stupid.
bar splits up into groups to go hunt who they believe is Michael Myers. But as the first group will soon learn, the real Michael ain't running from no fight. So doctor couple, girl from the first movie, and lady from the first movie stop at a playground to go warn these
Okay,
kids
yeah,
about Michael.
that's
Very
goofy.
kind of them. But this is a horror movie. So when the girl from the first movie goes to talk with these two little Michael comes back with a bloody knife and a bloody mask that belonged to
Oh.
their friend.
Yeah.
Michael spots the people
Yo,
in the car,
this fucking
and
sound
this
effects.
is the scene I was talking about earlier. So a lady gets jump scared by Michael and decides to waste all her rounds in her pistol. Okay,
Yeah, that's
Doctor
stupid.
Lady
Why
gets
she
thrown out
wasted
the
all
car.
the
There's
bullets?
guys pissing himself. Then Marion, that's her name, goes to shoot Michael, and guess what?
This is for Dr. Loomis.
Bro, why did she waste all her bullets? She just broke all the windows. What? You are fucking dumb. Yep, she's dead. She's dead.
So Nurse Guy finally goes into his alpha state, but it didn't go so well. But
Yeah.
wait, here's his wife to save the day, wasting every bullet in the clip, just like Marion, except her last
Why is she shooting at the window, man? Is she fucking dumb? If I was her, I would have run the fuck out of there, man. Because no bullets can kill Michael.
bullet goes straight to her
And
head.
look at this last. Yeah. Yo, Michael is crazy. Michael is crazy fighter, man. That's why the movies are so good. Yep.
So the last person left from group 1 is the girl from the first movie, Lindsay. And
Why
she
would-
straight up slaps Michael with a bag of bricks. But obviously, Michael eats it. And he
Michael
starts to
sounds
choke her.
fuckable.
And then she breaks the most
Like, why wouldn't she run away?
important rule of the WWE. Never touch a wrestler's mask. So Mikey gets all insecure and Lindsay runs away, thankfully escaping Michael by hiding behind a tree. Back to the hospital where we
Okay.
see Lori recovering from her last fight with Michael. A nurse strolls in Officer Hawkins, and while he's there, Lori confesses her love for him. And he confesses that he saved Michael back in 1978. Turns out he stopped Dr. Loomis, may he rest in peace, from killing Michael. And now he feels very guilty about it.
It's not your fault. It's mine.
Yeah, you're right. It is your fault. Back to group 2.
Yeah, it
well,
is
not
his
the only group. And they come across the remains of group 1. And they find Lindsay.
You could have.
Nice.
And that's when Tommy, the boy from the first movie, vows to kill Michael.
I'm gonna get you. Come get it, man.
Yeah, okay, buddy. I have the sheriff killing Michael over you. Back to Michael. He's paying a little visit to Big John and Little John, a couple that lives in Michael's old house. And they're probably
Yeah, they are the funniest dudes in the whole movie, but they're gay, man. And gays die. But yeah, why would they live in fucking Michael Myers' house, man? Michael Myers can come back every time.
the funniest people in this movie. But
Yeah, that's
Michael
facts.
doesn't care. Michael gets in through the back door, and as Big John is checking Michael's sister's room, wait, Michael's sister's room? Little John runs up to help Big John, where he sees
Yeah.
him missing his eyes.
Oh.
And he sees
this is
Michael
crazy.
back to
Yeah.
looking out his sister.
Michael is like one thing I love about those movies is like how the Michael kills them, because like after the Michael kills like even if bro, I can't talk right now, I don't know why, but okay, let me explain. So Michael killed both of these guys, and the Michael took them and put them in the one bed. That's so funny, like how he puts all his but what's the word? All his kills, like everybody he kills, he like moves somewhere.
There's
You
one,
know.
though. And that was the end for Little John.
Yep,
Guess
they're
you
dead.
could say.
Why wouldn't he run away? Like he's a fucking thumb.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
wouldn't be
Back to
alive
the
now.
hospital where everybody in town is looking like they popped up bird. Might have even popped two, because they're convinced that this 5'5" man could be 6'7" Michael Myers. This is the
6'7".
most frustrating
Yo, Michael
sequence
Myers
in the
is
whole
tall.
movie. And it's all his fault. Dude wants to be a hero so bad, but bro, you're a side character. You're just here to die, be useless, or be comedic relief. Because main character isn't the one.
Nice.
Anyway, it's all led to this dude jumping off the building, sadly. I don't know why the mom didn't just stay in the room with him, but whatever. Then Tommy has the audacity to say,
He's always worn a mask. How do we know it's not him?
so at this point in the movie,
video
everybody in
is so
town
good.
realizes that Michael was trying to go back home. But Allison, her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's dad were already at the house. So the dad goes in first. I guess he has a better chance than those 11 firefighters did earlier. I would have just stayed inside and called the cops, but it's
Same.
fine. So he goes in. The kids hear gunshots, so they immediately go in after him. They find Big John and Little John, and then they also find the dad.
Man, I'm dead.
How did that got
And
there?
guess who's next? The boyfriend. So as
Oh,
Michael's
yeah.
killing the boyfriend, Allison pulls up
They're
trying
so
to one-pump
fucking
Michael.
dumb. Why
but
would they go into
fails.
the house?
He throws her down the
Missed
stairs. Her
one
leg
bump.
breaks. He executes the boyfriend.
Oh!
As Michael's about to finish off Allison, her mom comes through, stabs Michael, and takes his mask. And as we all know, Michael's an insecure boy, so he chases after her. But when he finds his mask, Michael realizes
It's a trap.
because the whole town is here and they're not looking too happy. And I mean the whole town. Like there's even a lady with a freaking clothing iron. Like what are you gonna do with that? So Michael puts his mask on for one final battle. Did I say final battle? I meant like final battle for them, not for him, because Michael Myers is immortal now. So as Michael was getting jumped, we learned from Laurie and Officer Hawkins that Michael is now an incarnation of evil, meaning he can't die. So immortal Michael kills everyone, and we finally get the scene we were waiting for.
The hero died. He's dead. Oh yeah. It was straight on this.
At the end of the movie, we see Karen and Allison back at the house, and they don't know that Michael's still alive. Then Karen goes into Michael's sister's room.
Yep. Is she fucking dumb? She's so dumb. Look, you can see now why she's so dumb.
I think we all
She
know
died.
what happens now. So yeah, that was all the movies I could really think about right now. And I think that's the goofiest it's gonna get. I mean, the only thing goofier I can imagine is like Winnie the Pooh or something. And that's never gonna
Okay. Yo, this video was so well made. Make sure you're gonna check it out, man. It's goofy horror movies, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, smash that like button and subscribe. Follow me on Kick, like always. And yeah, peace.